Good afternoon. I know, you thought I was going to say good morning, didn't you? Welcome to day 99 of the 100-day project. This is day 98 and the video is up and you're welcome to go watch. So I was hoping to get up here early enough today to finish this book. There's a few pages left. There's the back of this one and then these two and anything else I want to do to the back. But I don't think I'm going to get it done today because it is late and I'm just getting started. I don't think I'll work on it tomorrow. I have something else in mind I want to do, but we'll worry about tomorrow. So today I'm going to go ahead and finish this side for sure, and I'll try to do this side. And I have a couple things pulled out. I have a drawer that I keep things that I've done in the past in, or things that I like or don't like but want to use parts of. I explained that a few videos ago, or last video, can't remember now. So I went through there and I pulled out this little twinchy, I think. I'm not sure if it's 2x2, I think it is. And I thought I'd use that. And then this is a tag, like a starter tag. I just stuck some ribbons on, so I might use that. And this is a tag that I wrapped muslin around that I had stamp images on. And I've got a few of these stuck in that drawer, so I thought I'd use some of this muslin. Okay, so what I have here is a piece of paper off of a piece of cardboard. It's just the corrugated area, and this is the last bit that I tore off. So I'm going to use that. I do have a little more here if I need it. Oh, I also have some of this Marabou art spray in cocoa color. I don't know if I'll use it or not, but I want to put this piece down on this page like this. And I want to put a piece of this, so let's unwrap this and get some off of there. Let's see how this looks. It's pretty. I might could stitch these two together, or maybe I stitch all of this together. No, I want something else over there. So let me find something else, because this isn't going to reach. I need a little something else on the side. I'm going to try getting this off of here. This is one of those papers I showed you the other day. And then I'm going to try getting this off. That's not going to come off. Alright, since that's not going to work, let's try it by tearing off what I want. I kind of want this area here. No, that's not what I'm going for. Okay, search continues. I pulled out a few of my papers that I made not long ago, and I was trying out those. This one looked pretty cute, but it's a little flimsy. I kind of want something heavier. And then I found this little area here that I think I want to try. I think I like that. So I need to stitch this together. I think I want a piece of ribbon behind here. And before I go looking for ribbon, I have this coffee bag that I have been tearing apart that has a little bit of ribbon left on it. Let's see if that'll work. I like that. I might want another piece of another ribbon. I'm going to look for another ribbon. I might want 2 or 3 more ribbons. So I'm going to go to my fabric box. I'll be right back. I dug through my remnants of trims and things like that, and I found a couple pieces I liked. Aside from the coffee bag piece that I took off, I'm going to use this little piece of jute ribbon, and this is just a seam binding ribbon, and I've got it tucked back underneath here. And I'm going to take my page to the sewing machine, and I'm going to try to get this to stay together without a backing. First, just kind of putting some stitches in the middle. Then I'm going to put this down and stitch it down. All right, I took it to the machine and I started stitching, and I ran out of bobbin thread, so I had to put another bobbin in, and that left extra strings in places I hadn't planned. And after that, it all went downhill from there because I got carried away because I just like stitching and making threads. So it's a little different than I had planned, but I like it. I just went back and forth in little loops, stitching this together, as you can see from the back. And then I just stuck my little twinchy on there, and I went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And a twinchy, if you don't know, is like an inchy. And an inchy is a 1 inch by 1 inch little piece of art, and a twinchy is a 2 by 2 piece of art. So I'm going to glue this down now to my piece right here, and then put my holes back in. And I think I'm very happy with this. And I'm gonna wipe off the excess glue so it doesn't get all sticky everywhere. I didn't pay attention to where I should or shouldn't be gluing. I'm gonna add my holes back in. So we have another page done. All right, so let's go ahead and do the page across from it today. Maybe we can use this tag on there. I'll see what I can come up with. Okay, I've got some pieces together, and here's the dilemma. I'm trying to accomplish something on one side. It's going to affect the other side, and so I'm trying to solve that problem while I'm solving the problem of the front side. It's not really a problem. It's just I want to make sure that I don't do something that I'm going to regret. So here's my page. I want my tag on there. I'm probably going to take these ribbons out though. I want my tag on there, and I want this piece of paper on there. So I want that here. And then I wanted this piece under my tag right there. I don't know if it's going to be interfering with the holes or not. I've got to check that out. Then I want this piece, and these are pieces that you've seen in the last few videos except the tag. And I want this piece here. And then I'm going to use the free remittance that I made yesterday and didn't use. I want to put that here. The problem is I want this corrugated piece stitched to the edge of my book page right here. I want to stitch that down, which means I've got to stitch this side, which means I have to solve this side before I stitch. So I want to find a background paper, and I want to use this trim here in the seam on the one side. Okay, so first thing I need to do is cut the piece size that I want. And then on this side, when I stitch, I want this in the stitch. So I'm going to go to the sewing machine and I'm going to stitch this down to get that in place. Okay, that's stitched down. I like that. So this is going to be the side we're working on, and flip it over, and that's the other side. Now, I was supposed to put down a background paper first, but I left some room here, so I can tuck it under and glue it down, so that's not a problem. I thought about that. Okay, so now this, all right, I'm gonna go stitch this together. All right, there's my stitched little circles, and I decided not to put the remittance free here. I put it down here instead. I just didn't want to cover this. I thought it was too pretty. So I'm gonna distress it now with Distress Ink by Ranger. It's walnut stain. Now, let's glue this down. I should mark where not to put glue. I told y'all, I'm terrible about that. You've seen in my videos where I have to mark the areas because I will glue everything down. Okay, there we are. I think this is so cute. I do want to add a little ribbon at the top. I chose a dark ribbon just to bring some of this dark up. And I just want to put just enough in there to bring it up and staple it. So that will go in our book right here. I'm going to add the holes back. So there's our 2 pages for today. Cute as can be. Cute as can be. We only have this one and this one left. I should go ahead and just put a paper down on this one, shouldn't I? I mean, right here. That's pretty. It's so close to the back cover that I don't think I should use that. Let's try something else. Let's just go ahead and glue this down. I like this. Let's just glue it down. I started cutting it, but then I realized there's no way I'm going to cut across. I thought maybe I could squeeze my scissors underneath there, but I couldn't. So that's okay. There's a little bit of an awkwardness down there, but that just means I did it. Now, what can I put on here? Since we're here, we might as well do one more little area here and be done. I do want to distress this. Now, just something simple, something simple. Doesn't have to be collaged or anything. I was thinking maybe these lips. Maybe a picture, maybe this tag. I can't decide. I gotta decide quick though. I think I know what I want to do this page. I went through a little box I've got and I grabbed a heart that I saw in there that we have created during this 100 days, and I stuck it on here, and I have a saying on my sheet that says, "Thank goodness there's art in heart to help with the sadness." I'm not going to explain what that means. It's just a personal thing. So I'm going to glue that down, but I think I'm going to cut the words individually and glue them down on the heart somehow and glue the heart to the page. And then I think that's all the page is going to have on it. I'm going to use my Stabilo and a wet paintbrush. And once this is dry, I might go around the words a little bit. I think I also want a little pencil. This is liquid text gesso. I think I'm going to put just a little bit here to tone back the background a little bit. Well, I didn't think I'd get 3 pages done today, but I did. So let's recap. We got this one done. Oop. We got this one done, and this one done, and this one done. All that's left is this page, and tomorrow is day 100, so I think I want to do something different tomorrow. I don't know. I'll know in the morning when I get in here, or as soon as I can get in here, and I'll make that decision then. Okay, so if you want to flip it through again, stay tuned for after the goodbye, which is right now, and you'll see a little flip through. And I just want to say thank you for being here. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.